Hello Libra, welcome. This is the Feminine Inquisition. My name is Tiffany and we're doing your reading. We're doing a reading for what's coming towards you. It's me. Is it you? No. We're going to use the Astro. This card just popped out. What are you trying to say? That says Aries, the combative, but we'll just, okay? We're going to use the Astro cards to guide the messages, and let's get there. So, what is coming towards Libra? What do they need to know? Please and thank you. For Libra. Thank you. Wow, fourth house. I just got that for Gemini. Okay, so air signs might be grabbing some home energy, some Virgo energy, some Cancer energy. Check in your chart. I've been telling everyone, if you don't know what your natal chart is, there is a link in the description box to build your chart, and just use one thing as a point of interest to self-study. Find out what you can on the internet. Fall in love with it. Fall in love with you. Okay? It is important. If you don't care about astrology, it still cares about you. That's what I say, folks. At the bottom of the deck, even though I shuffled 2 times after we originally saw it, is Aries, the combative. So there is some combative, ram-like energy going on around the home, in the family. What do you know about it, Libra? I'm using the Mystic Soul Tarot for you today. One more shuffle, and we're on our way. Thank you. So, the Nine of Wands. So that's how Leo started their reading, also different deck. Six of Wands, playing with fire. The Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Cups, right on. The Two of Swords. The Knight of Pentacles. All right, leave it there. Normally we make it to the end, but these cards are quite small. Eight of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. That's a Gemini card. That's a Mercury and Gemini card, which means your head is spinning. So the Nine of Wands to the Six of Wands. This is kind of like you're standing in the way to protect yourself from moving too fast, from moving too egoically. There's success that's available, but you want to take it slow. You don't want to get ahead of yourself, because last time you did, there was a whole bunch of confusion and you just would rather not. Oh, God. Then the Two of Swords. Moon in Libra. Did I say that already? Hello. Hello, Moon energy. Are you feeling it? Hi, Libra. We just want to know, are you okay? Knight of Pentacles. You said, I'm taking it slow. Have you ever laid down on the floor and just felt so comfortable? Beep, bop, 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 bop. I'm sorry. I made a post with my cat and Scatman song, and it's here. So, okay, there is combat. Now, I don't know if it's someone, if it's from you, or if it's just in here, right? But there's noise. There's noise here. This is the moon in Sagittarius. This is Jupiter in Leo. There's noise. As you can see, it's a rock concert. Seven of Pentacles. This is the part where you try to control it and take it slow, right? This is a Taurian card, which is it's a Saturn in Taurus card. So this just means that Venus is here, and Venus is your ruler. So it's a card that would be very much one of your strong suits, if you will, right? Like trying to reel something in, keep it slow, keep it under control. I got this. I'm framing how it looks, doing a little PR. What are you doing PR on? I don't know. It has to do with the home and family, right? Okay. Seven of Cups. And it has to do with this reflection, right? About what emotionally you have invested in previously, what you have fantasized about and imagined and dreamt up for the future and or got confused by. This card is holding so much, the opportunities but also the illusions, and it's confusion, right? You're in the shadow here of the mind and how the mind feeds the emotions and then how you feel. And that's why you're here, fragmented. I don't know if you can see, but she's not a whole person here. She is when someone moves, when you're in the middle of taking their photo and they ruin it. That's where she's at. So not able to sit still in one place, but going in and out of many options, many decisions, again, back to confusion, and then trying to reel it in, and then being guarded against moving too fast. There is success, you know it, it's a big deal, but you want to be slow and steady and secure. And I'm just gonna, did I tell you I was laying down on the floor? Did I tell you that I've decided to open the bottle of wine? We're going for ice cream. Did I tell you that? I finished what was in the freezer already. I don't know, whatever your coping mechanisms are, right? But you're definitely there doing it. Now, I want to bring your attention to the fact that Aries again is here. Aries is your opposite sign. And I believe Saturn is in Aries. Yes. Oh, this makes sense. So Saturn is opposite you. Oof. Um, and if you have a moon in Libra, which you might do, um, yeah, there's emotional components that are going through a very constricted time, right? Structure. Squeeze. The squeeze is what you're feeling. So let us use the before tarot and see if we can get backstory, because this is what's coming towards you. And this looks like a distress call. Like I said, there's no choices being made here. Let me just turn on this light because I feel like I'm getting washed out. That's better. There's no choices being made here. What's just happening is a lot of catapulting in different emotional, mental states, which we can see here. There is a shadow of her head and she is inside of it, distressed. Oh, what's after that? The Hermit. Yeah, look, she don't even have a head anymore. Okay, we will get there. We will get there. We will get there. Don't worry. Don't worry. So, what, what? Seven of Pentacles again. The delays of responsibility, the consistent approach to one thing at a time. Ooh, that didn't go well. That didn't go as planned, right? Remember how I said that you wanted to reel it back in, to slow it down, because you were trying to guard against the last time that you moved really fast. There was a lot of noise. You wanted to be smart about it. But the thing is that there was a deception there. You told me, or at least I perceived it in the beginning, that you were trying to be smart. But actually what was happening is that you were delaying a very comprehensive approach to the responsibility of picking up the pieces from wherever they were left or wherever they fell, or whatever that 10 of wands, right? The burden of proof, the burden of responsibility. And so this little effort, albeit consistent, this little effort turned into a big mess. And the Tower is the foundation, and the foundation will refer back to, as we are being guided for this message, the card of the home and the family. So something within the house, within the home structure, that could be the home that you come to in your mind, in your heart. That could be the home, the people that you regard as home. That could be the home, the physical structure that you live in. That could be home, the community that you call home. It could be the family that you go to that have been a home for you. There's a lot of different ways in which home shows up in people's lives. But this tower is going to bring you to more emotional fulfillment, more sort of independence for you to know what you need to do for your cup energy, for your contentment, for your happiness, so that you feel satisfied because you have not over here. You're not. There's a whole lot of dissatisfaction here. Um, yeah. So this is learning sovereignty, to take care of your cup energy, Queen of Cups, to love yourself unconditionally, to be the one that listens to you, and also to make sure that you recognize the snake when it brings the pentacle, but also know what you are worthy of so that you are not guarded against. This is a whole sense of trusting one's intuition here, trusting oneself. There it is, the Eight of Swords again. So at some point, you definitely were showed something. And I don't think that your stress response to it, even though it triggered you, it was meant to trigger you, but your stress response to it was not either quick enough, evolved enough, comprehensive enough, prepared enough, truthful enough, it's sincere enough. I don't know. Maybe it's just that it wasn't authentic enough. Let's keep going. Show me this tower. There's a fly here, so if you see me moving around, it's like and fighting an invisible monitoring spirit. Maybe there's something buzzing around you. Maybe in your house and home. Maybe you let a friend stay with you, and you went against your better judgment. You knew that they couldn't come. You knew that they couldn't stay. You knew that you couldn't be in the house with them, and so now you're hiding out in the bathroom. Knight of Pentacles. I'm still taking a shower. Yeah, I'm still brushing my teeth. I'm still washing my hair. It could be something as simple as that, right? That there's someone in your space that you just would rather not have in your space. Show me this tower, please. High Priestess, that's the intuition. You knew it. You knew it. And you can't sleep. The devil is there, nearly in your bed, pulling at your chains. Yeah, what's this? You're trying to come out. Two of Pentacles. I don't know what that's about. You went back and forth. And you're trying to contain yourself. You're trying to control yourself. You're trying to stay on top of the situation. Trying to still be generous. Trying to keep your eyes on the prize and also know what's important here. You're trying to put it to bed, Four of Swords. But it's over. Death. It's killing you, is what it is. It's killing you. So there is not only someone in your bed, in your home, right? Four of Pentacles is also the home. But it might be someone that triggers you, and you're doing your best to grow. Yeah, doing your best to grow. So combative in the home. There's someone that triggers you, and then it's insult to injury because you knew on an intuitive basis that this was not going to, that you didn't know it was going to go just like this, but you knew that it was going to be something like this. Two of Pentacles again. Okay. What do you want? Oh, all right. They said use this deck. What do you want me to know about the Two of Pentacles? Also, if that relates to the Two of Swords, share with me, please. What do you want me to know about the Two of Pentacles? Ah, okay. The Two of Pentacles, if we take 2 from 7, because you've shown me 7, this is you biding your time. This is being patient. This is persevering. This is hanging on. This is a delayed moment. This is let me just pick my head up and see where I'm going. But if we take 2 from the 7, we are left with 5. So you could have been allowing someone back in your life that you already had a separation with, or a friend that you had a falling out with, and you were like, okay, let me just try and open up this door. I don't know. Let's see. 2 of Pentacles, please. Why is this important for Libra, for what's coming towards them, please? And thank you. Justice, 2 of Wands, 3 of Swords, and the Tower. Again, that is 2 Mother Loving Towers in one reading. That's 2 towers, too many. The Justice for the 2 of Wands with the 3 of Swords, the Tower. This is fair. This is fair. It's what being delivered. It's fair. And maybe it's not in, like, this doesn't mean that it is fair and it's not in your favor. It could be in your favor. I don't know the details, and each one of you are going to experience a slightly different tower. The Emperor is here. That's another Aries energy. Okay, so whatever Saturn in Aries is trying to show you, it has to do with values, it has to do with resources, right? 4 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and Saturn showed up as the 7 of Pentacles. And in the 7 of Pentacles, something is not working the way that it should for optimized return of investment. And the part of the 7 of Pentacles teaches you that, yes, steady as she goes, but also let's take a hard look so that we can optimize everything here so that, it's going to bring us the best results that we need, the most productive. So it is a lesson about how to invest, what to take care of, what to maintain, right? Saturn is all about the time invested in dedicating your energy in a disciplined manner towards something. The 3 of Swords is here, which is another Saturn card. It's Saturn in Libra. And this is expectation of how something should have been said, how something should have been felt, thought of, how you wanted someone to show up, how you wanted them to feel, want you. It has to do with relationships. It has to do with relating to other people, and it has to do with communication. And so sometimes communication is verbal and sometimes it isn't, which is why the 3 of Swords is all about what did you transmit and what did you hope to transmit and what did you get upset about that wasn't transmitted, which is a lot. That's why it's 3 different swords. The sword that you can pierce another with, the sword that can pierce you, and also the sword that you have pierced your own heart with. This is great plans and great disappointments. Tower. This is great plans, a lot of work, little effort. Tower. In addition to a friend that you don't really enjoy staying with you. No, I don't know. But the thing is that someone's in your home, and this person, as you relate to them, as you communicate with them, as you anticipate on the day-to-day, the little tasks that need to be done, or the big vision of what it is that you're working towards with each other, as you move, as you coexist. It's full of stress, and you're constantly having to manage your mind because it's triggering, and it has to do with holding on to what's valued and also not letting someone take hold of you and controlling your energy. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. So, oh, after the Emperor is the Page of Pentacles, same, and the Moon. Yeah. The Moon. The Moon does play a huge part in this because I've got 2 Moon cards here. So I haven't been getting advice, but I will ask why this is being shown to you, right? Because the Tower is for your own good. It's to fall away from this foundation, which is no longer serving you, which you have outgrown, so that you can build something that does suit you. Okay, that's the message. You saw it. It's in my hand. Judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique paths and challenges. So that's so clear. It's so clear. There's a great sense of responsibility and a great sense of burden for whatever it is that you're investing in. Someone, could not be you, has too little of an effort, and there's the Judgment Tower. Your intuition has told you that this would be more of a headache and triggering than it was to hold on to. But justice is to say all is right and fair in the world. You needed to see this because when you plan, you receive this disappointment and you can try again differently. Tower. I'm going to read this again. Judgment always is for all of us to learn from. What you judge in other people usually has something to do with how you see the world yourself with your own eyes. Judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges, right? Because we must be responsible for the sort of truth that we sleep on, the words that we don't say, the things that we put to bed, but then still hold on to with resentment, because that is how we break our own heart. And justice knows. Justice does not care about emotions. It is about balance. And if you are energetically, in a deep sense, communicating with the world, hearing your own intuition, this isn't going to work, this isn't it, I don't want it, the universe responds. Okay. All right. That's a pretty tough message, Libra. It's the hardest I've had to deliver yet. So I really hope that something has worked for you in this message. Do let me know in the comments. And until the next time that I read for you. Ciao.